Counting down 19 unbelievably lucky moments. That will make you shout, "What a miracle!" Life is like a play. We can never predict what will happen next. Just like the sudden appearance of that bear. It might not look hazardous, but if you keep provoking it, it's another story. Truly, no action, no danger. I hope you'll be just as lucky next time. This guy must have saved the world in a past life. He just crawled out from under the car, only to see it start moving by itself. Thinking back on it isn't very comforting. This small boat accidentally encountered a feeding whale. The people on board were immediately unsettled. I never thought they'd get so close to a whale. It was thrilling and fun. Little did they know, they were almost the whale's next meal. A kind passerby immediately stopped the video car from moving forward. Wondering why, they quickly found out. There was a big tree lying across the road ahead. An accident nearly happened. Luckily, it was just a false alarm. Everything ended up fine. This guy was riding a snowmobile steadily along the path, decided to speed up for fun. But things didn't go as planned. The snowmobile and the rider flew off. Luckily, a small tree saved him. Otherwise, he might have met his end. This guy noticed something wrong with the front tire. He quickly decided to leave. Without any hesitation. Curiosity didn't affect him at all. Sure enough, just half a second after leaving, an accident occurred. This skier had a near-death experience. In a split second, I never thought he'd be so close to death. Stopped just in time, right before a cliff. The skiing spot he chose is unbelievable. This guy was on an underwater adventure. Suddenly, I heard something nearby. Sure enough, a submarine was approaching above. Such a rare encounter is uncommon. He probably never wants to experience it again. This off-road motorcycle rider. I was climbing a hill. Using his impressive skills. Unexpectedly, he was met with a surprise. Or rather, a scare. Just a hair's breadth away. Young people sure play differently. The video car was driving safely. Unexpectedly, something still happened. A deer suddenly appeared from the left. Luckily, the car wasn't going fast. Not only saving the deer, but also themselves. At that moment, the driver's mind. They must have been racing with joy. This guy took pole vaulting to a new level, but lacked enough strength. I got stuck in midair. Unexpectedly, he managed to pull off a miracle move, and successfully made it across. Amazing indeed. This thrilling activity looks exciting. Sliding directly from the sand into the water. Just entered the water, when two people appeared ahead. If these two hadn't reacted quickly, they might have been knocked down. You have to admire how these foreigners play. The video card had a close brush with death. The vehicle in front suddenly swerved. A box was lying in the middle of the road. At that moment, the driver showed true skill, reflexively avoiding the box. Thank goodness, it was just by a hair's breadth. This video car seemed to forget the rule to keep away from large trucks. Did you think following closely was safe? This time, your innocence saved you. But next time, don't be so naive. Stay cautious. On this tranquil afternoon, it's feeding time for the animals. Look at that lion, slowly approaching the man in red. Sure enough, the next second, the lion moved, and pounced on the man in red. Unexpectedly, there was no bloodshed. It turns out humans and wild beasts can be friends. Look at this, showing what it means to be skilled and brave. This woman made a beautiful move, easily catching the flying computer. One dares to throw, one dares to catch. Amazing. This guy just jumped off a plane, parachuting down smoothly. The whole process was very smooth. But suddenly, a plane flew rapidly below. His heart must have been racing with fear. Drifting on the road isn't an easy thing to do. Do it well, and others might hit you. Do it poorly, and you hit others. This driver was lucky. The timing was just right. He must be in a state of shock now. The truck in front was reenacting Fast and Furious. Holding my breath for the cars passing by. So close. Luck must have been working overtime. Well, that's it for today's video. May life's beauties always find you. See you next time.